Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Total Drama My Way. So I've made this a little bit different to the actual series because this is supposed to be a spin-off show. I think because Don has already had this is his third season. I think he would only make this season 20 episodes long. So yes, with these 18 teams, there'll most likely only be like one elimination like every episode besides one extra episode. So like the only other episode that would be counted non-elimination is episode 1. So I'm having to create absolute plots. So like we're having the Anema story go into the Lila thing. So Lila will start in this one and only happen in this one, sadly. I do not have plans of making another free series and going straight on to the reboot next time after this. So that'll make it actually no, I got winners. So whoever wins this are gonna be my winners season. So yeah, two teams will be having the chance to be in the finale and be into winners. So they're either gonna be new contestants or old contestants that didn't originally make it far. So let's talk about the teams now. So start of course is Owen and Tyler, who are going to be called the Underdogs, which I think you've seen from a short I did a couple like a month ago. These guys are called the Underdogs. And then we have Derek and Trevor, who are the wannabe TV hosts. Then we have Gabby and Izzy as the Crazies. We have Ella and Gwen as cousins because Total Drama Rama confirmed they're cousins. So I'm gonna have to take that with a grain of salt that they're cousins. Then we have Ellie and Alec as strategists. So yeah, I brought Alec back, but he's not gonna survive long. I'm hoping that I could eliminate him early. But no offense, Alec. I'm just feeling like the villain of a previous season gets heavily targeted. Then we have the one of the cancelled teams that were supposed to be in Yonkers race but never happened, which were the Nerds. We have Cameron and Harold in this place. I was gonna initially have Cameron and Sam, but Sam doesn't exist, but Harold and Cameron do, so I preferred I put them together. Then we have Chase and Dave, who are just the team losers because they've been first boots in the season. I'm not including the first boots in action, so I don't know if I am or not, but still, yeah. Then we have Fiore and Junior as the child lovers. Yes, Fiore is falling in love with Junior. It makes no sense, but I had to think of random teams that could work with Disventure Camp characters, so I combined both Disventure Camp and Total Drama characters. So Junior would be introduced, but this will be the third season for Fiore. Then we have Connor and Miriam as the old friends. So yes, I'm not making Miriam and Connor a couple days. Ew. So I made them old friends like Carrie and Devon, but they won't turn into lovers. They'll have just the friends saga on it. Then we have Jen and Lindsay, who will just be the fashion bloggers in this case, but they'll survive longer than they originally did, which was about episode 7. They'll survive longer than episode 7 because Tyler's got to get with Lindsay. Then the police cadets and the daters stay the same. Then Tom and Jake will be the gay couple. We have not seen them for a long time, so it's a good thing that we see them again. Then we have Jeff and Brody as the surfer dudes. Then we have let's just call them the lawyers because Emma's a lawyer now, and so Noah's become her assistant in this case. But they're still in love. They've got married. You see what I mean? It's been a long time since we've seen them. It's been 2 years since All Stars. In this case, even though it's been a year in the actual world. Then we have Duncan and Courtney, who are just the lovers with a asterisk on it, just because Courtney specifically put that there in case they fall out. Then we have Blaney and Crystal as um actually the assistants, pretty much. Let's just call them the assistants. With Blaney just being an assistant to Jeff in well actually just being the assistant of whoever was hosting the Aftermath shows. I can't remember because I never actually glossed over it in it, but the Aftermath would still happen, but not in the series. So I'm just gonna say that just to keep it normal, I think Tom and it was whoever was eliminated first, which I think was Heather, not Heather, Julia and someone else. So, because it's been a while while recording this, it's been 2 months since I actually recorded that. So, let me see who was eliminated first. It was. Give me a sec. It was Kai and Dawn. So, Kai and Dawn would be hosting the Aftermath, and they'll just be the assistants. Chris, of course, being the assistant to Chris, and Blaney just being the assistant of Kai and Dawn. And then Trust and Justin being the reality, the musical pros, because they had that boy band in action, and that stayed on until World Tour. Then they carried on, but just Trent and Justin for a long while. They're not going like gay, but that they're still the Trent has broken up. Gwen and Trent broke up after World Tour, sadly, because they couldn't do it, and Trent only joined with Justin just to get back with Gwen. So yeah. Um I better talk about the episode. So, for placements of this episode, so it'll be staying the same as they originally were, which were egregious to it. So, to conclude, I think the first place would be the lawyers in first place, followed by the crazies, followed by cousins, followed by strategists, followed by the old friends, followed by the kids, the child lovers, followed by lovers with an asterisk, followed by the losers, then the nerds. And now I gotta make a second row here, forgot that. So let's add that second row with safe on it. Then I think the gay couple would be safe. Sorry, I'm literally blatantly saying them as the gay couple. But, like, I've got no other choice but to because I have no idea what to put them as. Then the police cadets. Then the underdogs. Then the wannabe TV host. Then the fashion bloggers. Then the surfer dudes. Then the musical pros. And then, the daters. So I'm sad to say that the assistants are eliminated in this case. So yeah, they screwed up in the challenge. They were bickering a lot, and they said, "Why did I choose you?" Blindy said, "You only chose me because we were good friends in high school." And yeah, it leads to that. So yeah. So this leads into episode 3. So this is the challenge in France, and I'm gonna keep the same eliminations that happen each episode, besides the ones after 20, so 15, 14, you know what I mean. Nearly every episode has to be eliminations, so you see what I mean. So, the this time the winning team would be in France would be the Daters in first place, then the fashion bloggers, then the underdogs, then the lawyers, then child lovers, then the strategists, then the nerds, then the wannabe TV hosts. Okay, I'm not fully showing. Then the old friends, then the gay couple, followed by the losers, followed by the surfer dudes, followed by the lovers with an asterisk, followed by the musical pros, followed by the police cadets, and the cousins. So I'm sad to say this. Izzy and Gabby are eliminated this early because they were most likely focusing on other things like looking at all the stuff. I know it's a weird way to eliminate them, but plot has to go what the plot has to do. So yeah, sorry you guys, you've been eliminated really early. So this is actually when Izzy was eliminated in action, so she wasn't eliminated this early in action, so yeah. So episode 4 was the Mediterranean episode. So to think about this, it's gonna be mostly in Iceland. So I think the strategics make it in first place. Yes, I know, but they've got a plan to get to the end, which makes no sense, but I know that we already know they'll lose and Alex only won a season, which curses them. Then I think the musical pros would make it second. Because I feel like Trent's just mostly doing is trying to ruin Justin's appearance. So he just pretty much does that. Followed by the cousins in third place. Then I think the daters would get fourth place. Then the police cadets. Then by the lawyers. Then by the underdogs. Then by the fashion bloggers. This is where Lindsay starts falling for Tyler. Then the nerds. Then the old friends. Then the wannabe TV hosts. Then the surfer bros. Then child lovers. Then the losers. So it's between Courtney and Duncan and Tom and Jake. But I have to sadly say, because I feel like people are going to have more of a appeal with it, Dom would actually make this super funny and make them not be both eliminated, and makes um episode 4 a non-elimination, since episode 14 is going to be a double elimination. So you see what I mean when this happens. I've actually included non-elimination episodes that will just be skipped over. So yeah, in in episode 5, I better put everyone back together first. Give me a sec as I quickly do that. There we go. There's some interactions with the losers and the wannabe TV hosts, but they're mostly full of spite. I know, weird, but yeah, they don't properly know him, but yeah. Trevor's got a nice scene Cameron since it's been a while, and Trevor says, "How are you doing, Cameron?" Cameron says, "I'm doing fine, how about you?" "Yeah, it's fine, it's going good, pretty much. We're trying to get our own show running up named Disventure Camp. Yes, I am including Disventure Camp seasons, but it'll just be more different in sense, because I am included Disventure Camp characters, but yeah, they have not fully put it up together yet, so yeah. But I think in this episode, I think the old friends make it in first place, followed by the lovers with an asterisk on it. Then I think the losers get third place. Shocking, yes. If Owen and Noah can do it, I think Chase and Dave can make it through. Then I think the fashion bloggers and the underdogs make it fourth and fifth, followed by the cousins, followed by the gay couple in seventh place, and then nerds in eighth place, and then the lawyers in ninth place. Then I think the Dayers are going to be in 10th place. Then I think the musical pros would be in 11th place. The strategists in 12th place. The police cadets in 13th place. The wannabe TV hosts in 14th place. And I'm going to have to sadly say this, but I'm sorry, Fiore. Jeff and Brody get there first, which makes them 15th place. So I'm sorry, Fiore. Your plan has not worked in this timeline. So I apologize, and you're eliminated. Your team has been eliminated. And I guess I don't really care after this, but like still, it goes how it goes. So you see what I mean? Yeah. So I'm now going to talk about episode 6. So yeah, buckle your horses since this is going to be a good one. Because we now have the remaining 15. So in this episode, yeah, I've not watched Ridonculas race in a while, so give me a sec as I have to remember what's happened. So yeah, just got to turn it up a tiny bit just so I know we're on episode 6. So, ooh, I better watch episode 7 so I can get a tiny recap. Stupid ad, stupid ad, stupid ad. Give me a sec. Stupid ads! I get stupid ads on this. Great, great. Okay. So this is the one in the Amazon. So I think the fashion bloggers and the underdogs make it first and second because I think Owen and Tyler will happily let Jen and Lindsay get there first. Then I think no one's gonna finally notice that Noah and Emerald finally came and hugs them, saying how they've been doing. They said they were fine. It's just they've had a rocky time at the moment, so yeah, we don't really want to talk right now. Fourth place goes to the cousins. Then I think the lovers with an asterisk would make it fifth. Then I think the wannabe TV hosts come in sixth place, followed by the losers in seventh place. Then I think the gay couple in eighth place, the strategists in ninth place, the daters in 10th place again, the musical pros in 11th place, the nerds in 12th place, the old friends in 13th place. And so, last person to make it is the Surfer Bros. So I'm sorry, MacArthur and Sanders, you have both been eliminated here. I apologise. You'll have more of a recompense than the reboot seasons because you'll be helping out. So I will not go into Dissension Camp seasons. Dissension Camp will only be mentioned like as a joke thing that would happen, and then all the Asian cartoons does the thing. So yeah. So episode 7. So episode 7 is the Tisket. Okay. Romania. Okay. Okay. So, I think the strategic make it first because it's in Romania. They would know how to do the challenge, maybe. Because Alex traveled mostly around the world while spending his million. Even though he kind of lied about what happened in All Stars, so we know how the Romanian challenge works. Then I think suddenly the losers bunk up to second place because I think they would actually really do well after this. And then, surprisingly, the nerds make it in third place because they're really smart and calculate how to get it across. Then I think the gay couple would make it fourth place because I think they would do well in this challenge. Besides just knacking at each other, which is just called making out. Then I think the cousins will come in fifth place because Ella would do something to help Gwen out in the challenge just so Gwen and Trent can get back together. Justin talks with Gwen in, well, they're in sixth place. Actually, wait, yeah, sixth place. And Ella talks with Justin privately just to say that they need to get Gwen and Trent back together. And Justin pretty much agrees to this, saying they were a nice couple. Then I think the Daters would make it in seventh place because I feel like they starting to bicker. Then I think the underdogs would make it in eighth place. Yep. And then the fashion vloggers in ninth place. Then I think the wannabe TV hosts get 10th place. Then I think the surfer dude would make it in 11th place. Then I think the old friends would make it in 12th place. So I'm sad to say this, but because I'm making the lovers with an asterisk as the villains, I'm gonna have to sadly say goodbye to my favorite couple. Yes, the lawyers only make it actually only 14th place. So I'm gonna have to sadly say that they kind of bicker, so that leads to the elimination. Sadly, I'm just gonna put it as they've been bickering a lot, so I have to sadly say they're both gonna get themselves eliminated because of this. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna blame the writers for it, even though I was the one that wrote in the season, so I can't blame myself for that. So it's pretty rude to not actually make it my fault. So I apologize. So episode 8, Dom makes a twist to say if you're the last two remaining, you're both gonna be eliminated since we did make an elimination in episode 4. Was it? Yeah. So everyone's rushing to get to the end, and I think the musical pros and the cousins make it first and second. Then I think the losers would make it in third place, followed by the fashion bloggers in fourth, followed by the underdogs in fifth place, followed by the nerds in sixth place, the strategics in seventh place, the lovers of an asterisk in eighth place, the gay couple in ninth place, Derek and Trevor in 10th place, and the final person to make it is the Daters. So I'm going to say goodbye to the surfer dudes and the old friends. I apologise to both of you. It's just the double elimination has to still happen in this timeline. So I'm going to have to apologise to both teams because I feel like you both would be straggling behind, struggling at the challenge. So please blame Don for this, not me. So yeah, our final 10 already in episode 9. So I gotta reduce the elimination since we've only got 12 episodes left. So because we got 11 teams actually. So Don actually gives everyone a chance. So in Hello in Dubai, everyone makes it through. So he makes it non-elimination, but does say there will be a double elimination, but it will be right at the end. So it would be egregious for it. So there we go. So placement so far: 18th place to the assistants, then the crazies in 17th place, then the child lovers in 16th place, then the police cadets in 15th place, then the lawyers in 14th place, and joint 12th place is the surfer dudes and the old friends. And now we'll find out who would be 11th place. So, episode 10, everyone. We're at the halfway point. So, I'm going to say first place goes to the lovers with an asterisk on it, followed by the wannabe TV hosts, followed by the underdogs, followed by the fashion bloggers, followed by the gay couple, then the cousins, then the musical pros, then the losers, then we have the nerds. So I'm going to say it's about time, but I'm sad to say this. Alec and Ellie are eliminated. They bickered a lot, and so that led to their elimination. So I say bye bye to them, and they won't be coming back because there won't be a comeback in this case. Sorry about that. So yeah, sadly, Alec and Ellie have been both eliminated really early in 11th place. So because I don't want a repeat of a villain, so yeah. Let's put everyone up here. Yeah, so our remaining 10 contestants are mostly Gen 1 cast, so I'm gonna, quickly change that. So yeah, I don't want to ruin something, but yes, I will have to do it. So, in episode 11, I don't remember all the challenges, so I'm going to give you the placement orders. So in first place, the lovers with an asterisk would make it first, followed by the gay couple, followed by the musical pros, followed by the daters, followed by the losers, followed by the cousins, followed by the underdogs, followed by the fashion bloggers, and the final one to be making it through are the wannabe TV hosts. So I'm sorry, Cameron and Harold, you've only made it in 10th place, so I apologize. So then Don announces episode 12 would have to be a wait if I never mind. It's just gonna be a single elimination. So let's bring these ones up here just so everyone's in. Let's put everyone back in. I have to continuously do this, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, it's annoying when I don't have them in sections, so it's easier. But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's all gotta be easy for me, but it isn't. So I like to say that the wannabe TV hosts step up in this episode, so they come in first, followed by the fashion bloggers, followed by the lovers with an asterisk, followed by the underdogs, followed by the losers, followed by the musical pros, followed by the daters. But I have to sadly say this, Gwen and Ella, I apologize, you were eliminated coming in 9th place. Because you must have fumbled during the challenge. I don't know. I'm kind of bored. Sorry about that. So, yeah. So, everyone, we've made it to the final 8 in episode 13. Great. And to make it through in this episode, you gotta do your best, of course. It's always important. Like when you have to do maths, which I hate most of the time, but like still. I think the losers make it first again. I'm going to feel like the losers step up, so they try and make it ahead, and people make the losers way more likable. The lovers and Astrid coming second place, followed by the wannabe TV hosts, followed by the fashion bloggers, followed by the underdogs, followed by the musical pros, followed by the daters. So I'm sorry, Tom and I'm joking. Tom and Jacob made it through, and I'm sad to say the daters are eliminated. If you're a fan of the daters, I am sorry, but they're eliminated. Just because I feel like it would be Stephanie's fault, not Ryan's fault, because Stephanie's kind of a dimwit most of the time. Even though she's super strong, she lacks in intelligence. So I'm gonna have to sadly say this, but I feel like Tyler will get himself injured in this episode, so Chris would have. Dom would have to evacuate him. But I wouldn't say he'll quit only for Tyler. Lindsay kisses him, telling him, as soon as me and Jem win this, we're coming to see you. Tyler's happy and kisses Lindsay, saying, "Thanks, thank you." So sadly, Owen and Tyler, as like Owen and Noah did, so I made it way more behind. So yeah, the finale 6. What? So I think Don would make this into a non-elimination episode, episode 15. Yes, I'm making episode 15 a non-elimination because I feel like we have only 4 eliminations left, and I'm not making everyone have triple. So yeah, I'm just having this that. So I'll go put them under. So give me a sec. And bam. So yeah. So episode 16, I like to say that the musical pros make it in first place, followed by the losers, followed by the wannabe TV hosts, followed by the lovers of an asterisk, and the fashion bloggers. So I'm sorry, Tom and Jake, you are eliminated. You've been making out too much. Yes, I'm making them Jeff and Bridget in this case. So yeah. Plus, there's not going to be any comebacks. Owen and Tyler were eliminated in an elimination episode, so I apologize for all that. So yeah. Um, I feel like the next episode will not be Traitors Part 2. It would be something different. I think I'm gonna make my own randomized season, but I feel like I'm gonna have to do that after doing the reboot, since they're kind of the same thing. So yeah, let's put all of these up here. So episode 17, our final 5. So to be real, so I make it all fair. The daters, well, the lovers with an asterisk make it through, and so does the fashion bloggers. So our final 3 remain. The musical pros and the lose. No, I'm joking. The wannabe TV hosts make it through. So I'm sorry, Chase and Dave. You made it so far. This is your best season, you two. So, if I had the chance. Nah, I'm joking. Everyone, I'm joking. The wannabe TV hosts are eliminated because they cocked up and they were cheating. Said it was originally going to be Chase and Dave until Trevor fesses up that Derek was cheating just so he can make it through. And this shocks Don, so he eliminates both of them. So yeah, this is good. This is actually good when you don't cheat, Derek. So episode 18, people, the final one. So I like to say that I like to see what this happens, but I'm going to say that the musical oh my god. So sorry. As I was saying, the musical pros make it in first place, followed by the lovers of an asterisk, and then the losers. So I'm sorry, the fashion blog. Nah, I'm joking. The others with an asterisk make it in fourth place. Just because I feel like making them the villains and coming in fourth place is the perfect idea. So yeah, I'm sorry, you two. Justin is not going to be the main villain here, so I apologize, you two. You don't get yourself $1,000,000. So sorry, Duncan. You've already got your winnings in season 1, so yeah, it's better off. So this will be the final episode before the winning finale. So I'd like to say, and wholeheartedly say, that the losers make it through. So who is not going to make it? I'm going to have to sadly say this. The fashion bloggers make it through, and the musical pros are eliminated. So there's not any teams, they're cheering on whoever they want. So, but the no teams count. But Dom wants to make this more fun. So they allow the others to choose two teams to help them out during the challenge. I think the losers would choose the underdogs and the lawyers to help out them. And oh, I'm joking. Yeah, they choose them. And I think the losers would pick to bring the musical pros to help them out. So I better have a row for help for the losers, helpers, and the fashion blogger helpers. So Nema and Justin and Trent will help out the losers, while the underdogs and I think the wannabe TV hosts help out the fashion bloggers. So in ending one, I would like to say the fashion bloggers I think the losers would win ending one because I feel like it's better off to have them have a season, and the fashion bloggers have the second ending, and it's all fine since they'll be back in winners to see who is the winner of all winners. So yeah, they won't be voted out the same, so they'll all just be included in. So yeah, this is the second longest season I've wrote, so I've hope you liked watching it. So I like to give out the honorary awards. So not for the cockiest team, but like to be cool and nice. So yeah, let's put them here. Now I'm gonna go back in 7. So yeah, 18th place goes to the helpers. 17th place to the crazies. 16th place to the child lovers. 15th place to the police cadets. 14th place to the lawyers. Joint 12th place to the surfer bros and the old friends. The strategists in 11th place. The nerds in 10th place. The cousins in 9th place. The daters in 8th place. The underdogs in 7th place. The gay couple in 6th place. The wannabe TV host in 5th place. The lovers with an asterisk in 4th place. And then I think the musical pros would be in 3rd place. So the winners are the losers and the fashion bloggers. So yeah, everyone, I hope you liked watching this, and I hope you come back for season 11, which will come out sometime in the next month. So I hope you like seeing that. So I like you guys from watching this. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!